There is a Greek story about this guy named Orpheus, and after the death of his beloved Eurydice, he walked into the underworld itself to bring her back. Moved by his grief, the gods agreed, but there was one condition. As he led Eurydice back to the world of the living, he could not look behind him to check if she was still there. Now he was under doubt that the gods might have fooled him. So just before the end, just before the final moment, he looks back just to be sure. He did that and he lost Eurydice forever. Now, what makes this story survive for centuries is not tragedy itself. We have had so many tragic endings in literature. What makes this myth unforgettable is the question it leaves behind. Why did he look back? Was it doubt? Was it fear? Or was it something deeply human? The inability to trust love without visible proof, and this idea appears constantly in literature. In The Great Gatsby, Gatsby's entire life is built on looking backward. Fitzgerald presents memory almost like a form of self-destruction. Gatsby does not love Daisy as she exists in the present. He loves the idea of recovering something that is already a thing of the past. In Kafka's letter to Milena, love becomes inseparable from anxiety. The more intensely he loves, the more he fears disappearance, distance, uncertainty. His writing constantly searches for reassurance, as if language itself could prevent loss. Even in contemporary literature, like Normal People by Sally Rooney, we see characters repeatedly failing, not because love is absent, but because being weak terrifies them. Silence becomes destructive. People seek confirmation instead of trust, and perhaps this is why the myth of Orpheus still feels modern, because the story is not really about the underworld. It is about the psychology of love, about the fear that happiness is temporary, and the human habit of testing what should simply be believed, about how people often destroy beautiful things while trying to make sure they are real. Orpheus loses Eurydice at the exact moment he needs certainty. Literature across centuries keeps returning to this same tragic idea that sometimes the desire of reassurance becomes the very thing that causes loss.